What's up, guys? Welcome to This Week in the NFL Championship Round. We had another great week last week, and now there is officially a trip to the Super Bowl on the line.
Yep.
So the stakes are even higher. But before we get into looking at the games that are going to be happening this week, we're going to look at our original predictions again. And we both had the Chiefs at this point, so we each had 1 out of 4 of the teams. I feel like that's pretty good. I mean, the Chiefs weren't like a long shot or anything, but I mean, it's better than 0 of 4. So that's where we're at right now. I had the Chiefs beating the Steelers, which just looks worse and worse every week. The Steelers haven't played football in a month, and I just hate looking at it. It's whatever. Yeah. And then in the NFC, we both had the Eagles in this game, but you had them losing to the Saints. I had them beating the Rams. 1 out of 4. If the Chiefs win, we will both have predicted half the Super Bowl right.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, which I'm not mad about. And obviously, I picked the Chiefs to win it all, so they're still in it.
Yeah.
You the Saints to win it all, so that's obviously can't happen anymore.
Yeah.
But who else did you have in the AFC?
The Patriots. I think the Chiefs losing to the Patriots.
Not
the Patriots. Yeah.
Which, I mean, we could have that right now if, Titans didn't.
Yeah.
If Titans weren't doing whatever the Titans did. And with that, we're going to get right into it. One of the championship games, Titans at Chiefs, and the playoffs have officially broke me. I have no idea who's going to win.
Yeah.
And I literally have no idea at all. I mean, I want to say the Chiefs. I want to say even if the Chiefs are 7-point favorites, and I want to say even that the Chiefs cover that. But I said the same thing about the Patriots. I said the same thing about the Ravens. And I think it's officially time where I just go against my gut. And I think that the Titans are going to cover. I don't know if they're going to win, but I'm covering myself in case they win because I think it's pretty possible.
Yeah, I think it is too.
And I also said this last week on the show, so let's hope this doesn't bite me again, but there's no way Ryan Tannehill wins with throwing for under 100 yards again, right?
Oh, yeah. There can't be.
There's no way that this game just goes exactly like the Raven game, because that was kind of the perfect
and the
storm.
Patriot game.
Yeah. The Titan defense has given up 13 and 12 points this playoffs. I mean, I have to assume that Patrick Mahomes and them are going to be able to score more than that. I
hope so.
I assumed that last week, though, when I said the Ravens would score more than the Patriots 13. So, I mean, what if the Chiefs just score like 11? They get 3 field goals, get a safety to score 11 points.
That'd be ridiculous.
I mean, as I said, I have no clue what's going to happen.
The Titans' defense is better though than the Texans' defense.
I agree with that. Dude, Rashad Evans has been playing out of his mind in the playoffs. He's flying around everywhere. I mean, the Titans moved up in front of the Steelers and the Patriots to take him. So that was a great move by them. That's showing out. He is. But, I mean, as I said, I have no clue what's going to happen, so I'm just going to take the Titans +7. I'm going to hope that there's some, there's some magic in this 6-seed run that's happening right now. And even if they don't win, they are able to play a really close game with the Chiefs. And as I said, I think that happens. But I also think that the Chiefs could blow them out for the same reason that I think the Ravens could, which is why I'm staying away from it. Because I think that, I see it's Patrick Mahomes. It's this offense. If they can get up 14-0, force Ryan Tannehill to throw a little, the Titans might be kind of caught dead in the water. But that didn't happen last week. The Ravens offense shot themselves in their own foot time and time again. And the Titans were able to pound Derrick Henry 39 times or however many times to a win.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we'll see if it happens. I mean,
I like the Titans +7 too, honestly, for the exact same reasons that you're saying,
Yeah, I feel like I have to jump on their bandwagon now, but I also think that by me jumping on their bandwagon, they're gonna lose now.
Yeah.
Like if I bet on the Titans this week, if I bet on the Titans this week and they just lose by like 40, I wouldn't even bet on the Super Bowl, I think, because I would just miss every single pick in the playoffs. I kind of hate the playoffs. Let's just for this. So let's see if I can at least get one game right. I'm flopping over. I think I picked the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year. I think they win this game, but Titans +7. I think they make
it close. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with you. Kind of moving over to the NFC championship game this year. Kind of features a rematch from earlier in the season. We had the Packers and the 49ers, obviously, where we saw the 49ers just completely destroy the Packers 37-8. They were able to hold Aaron Rodgers at 104 passing yards and 117 yards rushing for the entire team. I think there's like 4 different rushers that totaled up to 117 yards. I'm honestly kind of expecting the same thing. Well, not as big of a blowout, but I'm expecting a lot of the same. I think the 49ers looked really good last week against the Vikings, especially in the second half. And I can see kind of the same thing going on this week where maybe, Aaron Rodgers obviously plays better than he did last time they played the 49ers. They keep it close in the first half, and then the 49ers are able to pull away, maybe get some turnovers, and then just kind of pull away in the second half and kind of just easily win this game. The line right now is 49ers -7.5. I actually like that. Pretty much because of what I just said, with where I think it'll be close, and then they end up pulling away, maybe winning by 10 or 14. And then I'm really curious to see how Jimmy G does as well. You know, he had 131 passing yards last week, but I look back, he had 253 passing yards and 2 touchdowns against the Packers last time they played. So I'll be curious to see if they try to throw the ball some more, or if they just kind of incorporate the same thing where they're just going to pound the ball and then set them up for play action.
Yeah, and the 49ers, like, they looked really good last week.
They
you
did.
know, like the 40, like I bet a lot of people who were, you know, maybe a little like didn't think the 49ers were as good as their record showed, were kind of like, okay, like these guys are pretty dang good last week. Like, that pass rush is going to be after Aaron Rodgers.
I agree.
And it's going to, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is one of the greats, but like we'll see if he'll be able to deal with it. Because, I mean, as I said, they're rotating guys in, and they're just all coming. Like, it is hard to hold up for an entire game against
Oh, yeah. I think it was so impressive that the 49ers were able to hold Dalvin Cook to, like, 18 rushing yards last week. Like, that just blew my mind. So, I'm going to be really excited to watch this game. I definitely think the 49ers win this game. I expect them to cover, so...
Yeah,
it should be a good one.
I remember when they played early in the season, I think the 49ers, because they were home for both games, I think they were 3.5-point favorites, maybe 3-point favorites. So I do remember taking the 49ers and being very happy I did, because that game was obviously a blowout.
Yeah.
And as I said, I think it's not going to be to that level of a game.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think the 49ers just come in and run them again. But I think that the 49ers, as you said, they'll probably win by somewhere between 10 to 14 points.
Yeah.
So I took the 49ers on Monday at -7 because I figured the line would move. So I'm pretty happy about that, because that can kind of save me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like 7.5 is just a dangerous spread.
Yeah, I can't push anymore.
Yeah, it's true. And then I didn't even mention, actually, when I was talking about the AFC game, the Chiefs and the Titans actually played each other in the beginning of the year as well.
Yeah.
They played each other during week 10, and the Titans actually won that game. It wasn't Tennessee, but they did win it 35-32 on, I believe, a last-second field goal. So I think if the Titans do win this game, it'll be like that. Like, it won't be 28-12 like they did to the Ravens. It won't be 20-13. I think both teams are going to score their points. And because Tannehill was forced to throw in that game, and he did it. I mean, he hasn't had to do it in the playoffs yet, but, you know, he did it in that game.
With an offense like the Chiefs, I feel like if you get behind, you're gonna have to stop rushing Derrick Henry. You know, you're gonna force Ryan Tannehill to throw, and you're gonna see what this Titans offense is really about then.
Yeah. That's when, you know, Ryan Tannehill, maybe game on the line, trip to the Super Bowl on the line. Like, that'd be crazy. If he pulled through. And then, I mean, same thing with Jimmy G. Back to the other game. I mean, if Jimmy G, you know, can win this game and he gets to the Super Bowl, like, that is gonna. I mean, obviously he's not lighting up scoreboards. He's not doing anything. But people kind of doubted Jimmy G coming to this year. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because he was hurt last year, and I feel like people were like, like, no one thought the Niners would be this good. And if they kind of just not walk to the Super Bowl, but if they, you know, handle the Vikings, handle the Packers, they're in the Super Bowl now, they'll be a tough out for whichever team they play. You know? I mean, right now, if I had to say out of these 4, who do I think's going to win the Super Bowl still? I still think it's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Really?
But I think the Niners would be the second. Like, I think...
I'm honestly swayed for the 49ers. So.
Yeah, I mean, and that is fair. I'm completely, like, for that.
I've truly believe defense wins championships. So I think Patrick Mahomes up against this 49ers team would be actually a fantastic Super Bowl.
Yeah. I hope that's the matchup we get. I mean, what if it was just Packers Titans? That would just be. I feel like those like colors would be weird. You know what I mean? Like the light blue, or I guess it's like navy blue. I don't even know.
I mean, if that ended up happening too, I'd be curious to see if like anybody can stop Derrick Henry. You know? I feel like if anybody can, it'd be that 49ers team defense.
What if Ryan Tannehill wins a Super Bowl?
That'd be ridiculous. In Miami,
Dolphins fans would be puking.
Be the biggest FU ever.
That'd be so bad.
That'd be funny.
And Marcus Mariota would be standing there.
Right.
If the Titans continue this run, that'll be one of the best stories ever. Because
absolutely.
We got the only 6 seeds to win a Super Bowl in the current format: the 05 Steelers and the 2011 Packers.
Yep.
So I mean, that would be a great. Wait, were the Giants a 6 seed one year and they won it? 5 seed?
We were. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I guess I was wrong. Whatever. It would still be very impressive. 6 seeds do not do it very often.
No.
They don't even make the Super Bowl very often, so that'd obviously be incredibly impressive. But we're going Chiefs. We're going Chiefs Niners to go to the Super Bowl, but we're going Niners Titans to cover.
Yep.
There you go. That is our official picks. I'm 0-4 the past 2 weeks, so maybe don't take it. Maybe even just take the opposite. I mean, honestly, maybe just take the Packers.
We were 0-4 last week, so I don't know if I would trust us right now.
Combined, we were 0-4. As I said, the playoffs have broke me. I have no clue who's going to win. I feel good about all the stuff I just said, but it could all go out the window 5 seconds into the game next week. So we'll see about that. I mean, we literally have nothing else to talk about. There's no more college football. There's no other games. I mean, we got nothing else. So with that, guys, that's going to be it. We will be back next week with our championship preview and recap, and then it's obviously Super Bowl time. Season's really winding down. Kind of weird. I mean, I'm kind of excited for the draft already. Like, it feels like, just because the Steelers lost, kind of myself.
Yeah, now that we had Giants had a terrible season, I'm ready for the offseason.
Yeah. So, we'll see. Offseason's upcoming. But with that, guys, we will see you next week. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Yep, see you guys.